Hello and welcome to Vegas Ace's free course on how to deal Let It Ride. I'm your host, Heather Ferris, and over the course of this 4-part series, I'm going to teach you about the policies and procedures associated with this game, as well as paying and taking bets, game security, the different betting options that are available to players, and a few tidbits of information here and there about the dealing culture that surrounds this game. For example, some dealers dislike the slow pace and monotonous atmosphere and have lovingly nicknamed the game Let It Die. Wah! Let It Ride is a carnival game that the casino uses as a promotional game in order to draw people into the pit and get them excited about gambling. Because of this, the casino wants their dealers to be more inviting and outgoing and be prepared to instruct players on how to play the game and answer any questions that they might have. Let It Ride is based on the poker game 5-card stud, which means that it uses a traditional 52-card deck. The object of the game is to get a pair of 10s or higher out of the 5 cards that are available for the player to use. Players are only betting that they'll get a ranking hand, and they're not betting against the dealer or any of the other players. Traditional poker rankings will apply. The player has 3 mandatory bets that they must place at the start of the game. Check to make sure that all 3 bets are in place and are of an equal amount to each other, and are between the minimum and maximum limits for the table. Players are only allowed to bet on 1 spot at a time, and no more. The guest will place their wager on the betting circle with the numbers 2, 1, and the cash symbol showing. The cash symbol betting circle is considered to be the main bet, and the additional 2 wagers have to be of an equal amount. During this time, if the player wants to tip the dealer, then they can place the tip in front of the cash betting circle only. Dealers aren't allowed to accept tips on the other 2 betting circles. Keep in mind that there is usually a maximum amount that the player can bet for you. If the tip is $25 or more, then verify with your floorman that this amount is between the minimum and maximum. The bonus is an optional side bet that the player can choose to play. If the player hasn't bet the bonus already, then kindly point to it and ask the player if they would like to play. They can only bet $1 on the bonus, no more or no less. Because of the bonus bet, it's usually good to get in the habit of giving players between $5 and $10 in $1 checks, especially when they cash in for $100. During the course of the game, it's good to keep an eye on their checks and make sure that they have a steady supply of dollars. Remember, you want them to have as many dollars as a Las Vegas stripper. After all the players have had the opportunity to bet, look at the sensor lamps and make sure they're illuminated for all of the players who decided to place $1 on them. Once you've inspected all the bets for a second time, press the lockout button on the keypad. Collect all of the bets and place them in your bank. Sometimes you'll have a few procrastinators on the table. Players who will wait until you've put the chips away, have already pressed the lockout key, and are just about to deal the cards before deciding that they want to bet on the bonus after all. No worries. Have the player place their bonus bet and then press the lockout key again. Collect the bet and then continue with the hand. Remember, you can only do this if the cards haven't been dealt out yet. The lockout key will be disabled after the shuffle machine has dealt out the first hand. Sometimes the bonus sensors don't light up when the player puts the dollar bonus bet on it. Depending on your casino, this could go a couple of different ways. Some casinos will want you to notify your floorman, who will then tell the table that the position is no longer available for bonus play. Other casinos will offer an on-off button for the customers. Majority of the dealers like this because if a player is being difficult, then they can just lean over and turn them off. Ha! I wish. In reality, if the light isn't working, then after the dealer takes the player's bonus bet, they will put a lammer on the sensor with the on side facing up. This shows the cameras that the light is on and has been on since the beginning of the hand. If a player decides not to bet on the bonus, then place the lammer on the off side facing up so the cameras can see it. Now, let's turn it over to you guys. What do you do if your bonus light isn't working? Have you ever had trouble using the keypad on this game? Tell me about your experiences in the comments section below. If you're a table games inventor who wants to showcase your game to casinos in a quick, efficient, and stylish way that involves no fuss, then what better way to do that than with a video? I can easily create that video for you. Just email me at heather@vegas-aces.com and let's get working. If you like this video and you want to help keep our content free for everyone, then become a Patreon patron. We have several different levels and rewards that you could choose from. And by supporting Vegas Aces, you'll also be supporting free education. And you'll be helping people all around the world get a job and provide for their families. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, remember to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.